Hi Gina, how are you doing? Are you feeling better? I'm gonna log in so I can see your comments. Hello, hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm feeling better too, thank God. I think it was just Cookie Con and that week that I had was very rough on me, so kind of took me a while to recover. Alright, so first let me start. We're gonna do chocolate covered strawberries because I had a ton of questions yesterday and I just couldn't answer them because I was really busy. And I have shared this before, so it's really nothing new, but I know I have a lot of new followers and stuff, so I wanted to go over it. Alright, so really quick, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who messaged me and yesterday and just basically asked me, I don't know how you do it. How do you, be a mom and work and bake and all this stuff? Like, I don't know how you do it. And who send me, like, just uplifting messages. I truly appreciate them. I might not reply all the time, but I do read them, and it does give me that push that I need to finish my orders and get through the day and get through the night. So thank you. I don't know how I do it. I have a very supportive family. My mom helps me a lot with my kids. So I think that helps a lot. And I used to have a hard time. Like, I used to feel a lot of guilt when I had to do so much and be a mom and stuff, but I've learned to just balance it. Well, I'm still learning. It's still hard. I'm not gonna cry. I had someone message me, and I know who it is, but they created this page and to just message me and say that my kids don't have a mom. And before, back then, it would make me feel a little, damn, are they right? They would make me feel a little bad. But now no more. For Emma's birthday, I was like, how am I not being a mom? I had orders. I had Cookie Con that weekend, and I still pulled off a little birthday dinner for her. I still pulled off goodie boxes. I still pulled off a cake for her. So you have to, when people try to come into your head, and even yourself try to, like, tell you you're not being a good mom, you have to look at the positive and look at what you actually are doing. It took me a while to learn that, and that's why I don't let it get to me no more. And for example, for Valentine's Day, my daughter, she's having a potluck, so she's like, I need a bag of chips. I was like, okay. And Emma, her cards and her candy, and teacher gifts and all that stuff. And what's helped me a lot is writing down everything that I need to buy, because I know when I don't sleep, my mind is clouded. I'm not there 100%. So having my notes here helps me what I need to do for the day. And guess what? My daughter was like, Mom, you didn't get my chips. I'm like, yes, I did. They're right there, girl. They're right there. Emma, she had her candy. She had her little gifts. She had her teacher gifts. I'm a good mom. All right. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, in case you guys are, having a hard time balancing it all. It's hard. It is hard, but it's possible, and don't beat yourself up so much. Okay, next is my K-pop class. I just announced that in the group. I decided to make it a forever link, a forever class. So basically, you're not going to have just the 30 days to watch it. You're going to be able to watch it forever. So it's $30, so you can still sign up for that, because the reason I made it a forever link was because all my students are doing awesome, and that's helping me get more students in because they see, hey, you know, it does work. Her formula does work. So I want to keep it. So so that's one announcement. The other announcement was my giant cupcake class is February 27th. It's $25. So make sure you sign up for that. You still have time. Just message me. And let's get started. All right. So I'm gonna flip you guys down, and I do have a couple of people picking up here and there, so I might have to, like, you know, answer my phone and all that stuff, but we'll be able to work with it. This one I got on Amazon. It's a cutting mat. Okay, so I'll flip you guys down. Alright, so washing strawberries. So the way I wash them, I learned this about a year ago, and this is what I've been doing. I rinse them with cold water. First, you want to make sure you keep your strawberries cold. You never want to leave them at room temperature because that's when they start getting mushy and all that stuff. So as soon as you get them, you want to put them in the fridge and then bring them out, and then you want to rinse them with cold water, and I add apple cider vinegar. I should have brought that so I can show you guys, but I didn't. Let me get it. Alright, so this right here. It doesn't have to be organic. I just grabbed what I did at the store. So you put them in cold water, and then I add apple cider vinegar. It doesn't have to be, like, I don't have precise measurements. This bottle was brand new, and I did about 350 strawberries, and this is how much I have left. So you don't need a lot. I mean, just like a few, you know, drops or pours in. And I let it sit for like 10 minutes or so. And the apple cider vinegar, what I learned, helped my strawberries was keep them fresher longer, and I feel like it minimized all the juices and all the leaking that was happening. So that's how I wash my strawberries. Okay, so I let them sit for 10 minutes, and then I take out the water, you know, and then I lay down paper towels on a flat surface. Then I dump my strawberries on the paper towels, and then I pat them dry with paper towels. Do you keep the vinegar in with the water? Yeah. So you fill it up with water, then you put the apple cider vinegar with the water, and you let them sit for like 10 minutes or so. Then you rinse them out. You dump the water out. You can rinse them again with water. I don't. And it is going to smell weird. You know, it's apple cider vinegar, but I've tasted them. They taste fine. Okay. So then I pat them dry with paper towels. Okay. So these are dry already. And a lot of people ask me about the sticks. I use these sticks right here. They're 4.5 wooden skewers. I got them at Smart and Final. There's 500 in here, and it cost me less than $5. They're like 4 something, I believe. So I like using the sticks because it gives me a better control of when I'm dipping. I don't have to worry about the stem falling off, or I just feel like it's cleaner. You do get a cleaner strawberry, and also your hands avoid getting chocolate and stuff all over them. I've been doing them like this for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years already. And a lot of people worry about the hole on the top, if it affects the strawberry. No, it doesn't. You can't even see it, but it's right there. This strawberry I dipped last night, okay? And there is some juices, but it's not like dripping or anything like that. Right? You can't use toothpicks. I don't use them just because I've have more control with these longer sticks. Those toothpicks are, you know, pretty tiny, and when you're dipping big strawberries, they don't hold as much as these sticks do. Alright, so let's talk about chocolate. This right here is Merkin's chocolate. A lot of people ask me what I was using. This is Merkin's. I also use almond bark from Walmart. I have shared that before. But with Merkin's, I got this because I can get it in bigger amounts. It was just easier to get it this way for me. And plus, Walmart sometimes not carrying almond bark a lot. I had struggle finding it for a while. Okay, so Merkin's, or you can use almond bark. Hi, Jaira. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my strawberries. So I have one here. And I'm gonna pretty much stick it and see. There's no... It's spelled M-E-R-C-K-E-N. I'll go over that after I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna go in steps. Okay, so it's there. It's not gonna come off or anything. You want to lift up the stem a little bit so it doesn't get in the way, but sometimes it does. And if you guys have taken my classes, you guys know I'm not OCD, so I don't really. You're gonna put it in, try to go as much up as you can, and then up, and then you're gonna shake off the excess. And then we're gonna talk about blooming. If you guys don't know what blooming is, it's when your chocolate gets these white streaks on them after they dry. So that happens when you overheat your chocolate, or your chocolate is going from very hot to very cold. So you want to make sure you microwave your chocolate slow. You know, don't be so impatient and trying to warm it up at 2 minutes in the microwave and all that, because it will affect the outcome of your chocolate. So make sure you're being patient with it. And I do have a YouTube video of how I microwave my chocolate and how many seconds and all that. It's one of my first ones. And sometimes I like to have some napkins around me and just kind of pat them a little bit, just to, if it got juicy or anything like that. Hi, Maribel. And then, like I said, up, and then, down and then up. Chocolate is Merkin's. The one I'm using right now is Merkin's. And also, I wanted to talk about, you know, for those that do holiday sales and stuff like that, it's important, what I've learned, it's important to write down, okay, how many strawberries did you dip this year, and how much chocolate did you buy for these strawberries? Because when it comes to next year, you're going to know how much chocolate do you need, instead of spending money and then wasting and not using it because you overbought. So my goal was to do 350 strawberries. That was my goal. And I bought 10 pounds. If you guys want to write this down so that way you have an idea of how much chocolate you need. I bought 10 pounds of Merkin's, and I dipped roughly about 350 strawberries, and this is what I have left. This little bowl right here. So it was enough. You don't, and if you're just starting, you have no idea what to buy, okay then. You're allowed to make mistakes, you're allowed to overbuy, you're allowed to underbuy. But next year, you're not allowed to do that anymore, because you need to write down how much chocolate did you buy, or how much of, you know, the products that you're using. Write it down And if you're gonna lose a paper, then email it to yourself so it's always in your email, because that's what I did. It took me a while to learn this, okay? Because I was wasting money over buying stuff. So for Thanksgiving, for my cheesecakes, okay, how much sour cream did I use? How many cheesecakes, or how many cream cheese and all that stuff? And that's been very helpful to me, where when I'm done with my sales or whatever, I'm left with basically nothing. And that's what you want. I am going to save the video. Yeah. The Americans I got from Jane's, my local store, where it's called Jane's Cake and Chocolate Supply. Okay. So I'm going to dip a few more and then we're going to move on. And talking about Jane's, a lot of people asked me yesterday where I got the boxes from. I got them from Jane's Cake and Chocolate Supply Store. That's my local store. It's in La Cañada. And that's where I bought them. They're drying on a stand, and a cake pop stand. So these sticks that I'm using, I'll show you the stand right now. Hold on. Let me move things out of the way. They're on a cake pop stand. And this is where they are drying. Okay. I'm gonna do one more because I want 6. What advice would you give how to build customers? First, you have to know that it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And be consistent with the customers you do have, because word of mouth is the best way you can grow. And if you're giving the best to your customers now, then they're going to refer you out. Just make sure you're giving your best in every order, you know, and communicate well with them, because some customers need reassurance, you know, and it takes patience to deal with that. Okay, so I have a customer who just texted me that she's on her way, so I might have to, when she comes, I might have to step away for just a second or two. So, okay, let's talk about drizzling now, and then we'll move on to other things. Okay. Is there any other chocolate that would work as well as Good Americans? If you watch the replay, it's almond bark from Walmart. Guitart is also good, yes. Hold on, let me go back to my life because I lost it. Okay. Let me talk about this, and then I'll go back to that while I'm drizzling. I can talk about the questions right now because then I get sidetracked. All right, so I use Ziploc bags to drizzle, and you want to make sure you get a good brand of, you know, Ziploc bags, because if you use a cheap brand, then your chocolate is going to end up popping out. You need something like sturdy and strong that's going to hold your chocolate, and while you're putting pressure, it's not going to pop on you, okay? You don't want to put too much either, because it will pop. Okay, so I'm gonna put some chocolate. I have some white here. We're gonna do white. So I'm gonna pour it inside. All right, and it's in there. You're gonna twist it. All right, so it's all in there. And you wanna grab scissors, and just as same as the Ziploc bags, you wanna have a good, you know, scissors, because if you don't have good scissors that cut on that one, then you're gonna end up with a hole that's all messed up and the drizzles won't look nice. All right, so I'm gonna make this is where it's at for the drizzle. So you want to cut it, but you don't want to cut too much because then you're going to have like thick drizzles. So I like to cut mine. You're not going to be able to see it, but I mean, it's a little bit. Right there. All right. So this is what you are looking for it to just, I'm putting pressure on the back with just one. I'm not like, you know, doing nothing different. Just put pressure on the back, squeeze it. And this is going to take practice for those. But this is what you're looking for the chocolate to just come out without it struggling. It's just coming out, like flowing. See that? You don't want it to get clogged up here or, you know, anything like that, or else you're going to have like a messy drizzle. And that is also in the chocolate that you're using. So if you're using Wilton, then you're probably going to have to thin it out very thin to get this flowy look here. Okay? You want thin, you want runny chocolate for this. Alright, so I'm going to grab my strawberry, and this is why I like having it on stick, because it's easier to drizzle than holding it from the stem, or I'll show you guys other ways. So I'm going to squeeze it. I know it's hard to see, but this is, I'm gonna lift it up higher so you guys can see. So the flow is running, right? I'm gonna hold my strawberry here, and all I'm doing is basically moving my hand back and forth while I'm putting pressure, while I have this flowing out. Okay? I don't move my strawberry. I don't think I do. We'll see right now. Alright, so I'm sorry, I know I covered. Hold on, I already drizzled on this. I'm left-handed, for those that don't know, so I usually cover the camera because I'm left-handed. But let me see if I can do it. So I'm gonna, it's flowing, and I go up, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. All I'm doing is moving my hand, not the strawberry. Okay? Let's do another one. Alright, so it's flowing. You always have to make sure it's flowing before you're going to drizzle on another one. Go like this, check it, and then come back, and then go left, right, while you're putting pressure on your bag. Alright. Let me show you if we wouldn't have the stick. I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to try to mess up on purpose or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to hold it. This is how a lot of people do it, I guess. I just don't like this because I have to be so gentle with this and hold it like, you know. And then I have fat fingers, so it's covering like, you know, the top. And if it's hot, then it's going to start melting in your hands. But I'm going to do it. And same. Right? So, I mean, I did it. It worked. It's just that I prefer using the stick. I like to have something to hold on to than just the stem, you know, because you have to be gentle with it. Alright, so, and then let me show you guys the other way that people do it, which is laying flat like this, and they have their, like, you know, all these strawberries on their wax paper, and all they come and just drizzle like this. So let me try that. I don't have any extra right now, so okay, that's how some people do it. You're wasting chocolate right here. This is like chocolate you can be like pouring in this little thing and catching all your drizzles and, you know, saving chocolate. So I don't like to do it this way, and this is just my preferred way. On the stick, hold it, you know, not waste chocolate. So that's it. Well, that's not it. Hold on. I know there's more questions that you guys have. Okay, so after they are, you know, set like this, they're done. Now, when you're done decorating, I'll talk about the juices right now. Yeah, so let me show you guys what I did with the sprinkles. I drizzle. My chocolate's getting a little bit hard. But see, I check again. Okay, is it still flowing? Yeah, it's still flowing, so I can use it. Then I'm going to drizzle again. Okay. Once it's wet, it's when I grab my sprinkles. And I'm going to set it here. Because if you drizzle and then drizzle all of them, then come back, that's another step that you don't need. If you come back and add a little bit of chocolate, then you're a little hard. That's just, you're wasting time. So you want to drizzle and then add it. Okay? My chocolate was pretty, it's cold already, so. Okay. Alright, so once they are decorated, now I take them off the stick. And they just come out like just like that. And then I set them down. That one's still kind of wet. And then take them out. Okay, so somebody asked me about the juices. So because we did an apple cider vinegar, it minimizes all that juice that comes out. Yes, you'll still get some juices. That's what strawberries do. It's a natural thing. I mean, I don't see a way around it unless somebody has come up with that. But the apple cider vinegar, I feel like it has helped immensely minimize all that juice. This one I dipped last night. And there's, you know, you see it for yourself. Okay? So once, let me get a box. Hold on. Alright, so this is my box. Alright, somebody texted me that they are here already. So let me give her strawberries. It's going to take 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, here's my box. Alright. I missed questions. Hold on. Okay, so let's say they're in here, right? So, this one's pretty big. Alright. And then I put the lid. Alright, so yesterday I dipped the strawberries. I sealed them, whatever. I packaged them up, and I left them on the counter. I didn't put them in the fridge. I have chocolate everywhere. Putting them in the fridge will help them stay fresher longer. But because I've been using the apple cider vinegar, it has been very helpful keeping them fresh longer. So I always suggest doing strawberries the day of, a couple of hours before customers are going to pick up. But because for Valentine's Day, for example, Valentine's Day, people want to give them out to teachers. They need to pick up a day before, which was yesterday. And I just showed you guys this one. I swear I am not lying to you. I dipped this one last night. So it's been overnight. There is no juices coming out. So this is how people are getting their Valentine's Day gifts, teachers and stuff. It looks like this. Okay? Putting them in the fridge will help keep them fresher. The only thing is that you're gonna have to be okay with sweaty strawberries. Putting chocolate into the fridge like this and you bring them out, they'll start looking sweaty. That's just because that's what chocolate does. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but I used to do that. I used to put them in the fridge. Now I don't. And like I said, they're not sitting on the counter for, 2 days. No. You want to make sure you do them the day of or, a couple of hours before pickup, before they're going to give them out. All right, so let me catch up on messages. All right, do you have any Periscope videos? I don't. I came in late for Periscope. The apple cider vinegar I used to clean the strawberries. You guys can watch the replay. If you guys didn't watch the beginning, then you guys can just watch the replay. Liquor. I don't add liquor into my strawberries, so I wouldn't know. Gina does, and I think she answered you. Okay. Yeah, if you guys missed the beginning, just watch the replay. It'll all the info will be there. I keep them on the counter. My strawberries stayed on the table until pickup. What else? This one I sold for $8. So when I do holiday orders, like mainly for Valentine's Day, I buy my stuff. You guys watch my Instagram story. I buy them at wholesale because they are cheaper and they come in a good, decent size, and it avoids me being at the grocery store picking out, oh, this one has big ones, this one has small ones, and it's money saver doing that way. But when I do regular orders on weekends and all this stuff, I just buy from the grocery store. I don't do half water, half vinegar. No, it's more water than vinegar. Vinegar, you're only gonna pour just a little bit. You don't want to pour the whole thing. Look at this bottle right here was full. I used it for 350 strawberries, and I still have some left. You don't want to use too much. I know it's scary at first because it smells bad, but just try it, because that's what took me. I was just like, how are people adding this? This smells weird, and just try it. Try it, and then you'll see for yourself. And if it works for you, then great. If not, then I'm sorry. I keep mine on the counter because I added apple cider. I added this, so this helps. It helps them stay fresher, longer. All right. Any other questions? I think I went over everything. Drizzling. Blooming the sticks, how to wash them and dry them. Any other questions? Maybe about 4 tablespoons per one of these. This one's a huge one. Well, not huge, but maybe 4 tablespoons for this. And then you have your water. Pour the 4 tablespoons. And then just with your hand, mix it around, Then let them chill in the water and the apple cider vinegar for 10 minutes. And then take out the water. The caramel apples, it will be a class. I won't be doing a live or anything like that for them. Alright, any other questions before I log off? Thank you guys for watching. I was trying to go live yesterday, because I know a lot of people were dipping strawberries yesterday, but I had a hectic day. I was like, there's no way. And when I was done with my orders, around 10 o'clock, I was like, okay, maybe I'll do a live now. But I was like, no, I'm too tired. So I hope this helps for next year or for your upcoming orders. I do classes online. Right now I have a K-pop class that you can sign up for $30, and I have a giant cupcake class coming up February 27th. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Remember, positive vibes. Don't let anyone ruin anything for you. Just shake it off. All right, bye you guys.